I was taking part in the Indie Summit, which is an event for marketing services companies that are independent of the giant holding companies. I decided to take part for a couple of reasons. First of all, I've known Julian Boulding for several years, and I think we have a good mutual respect. He'd invited me to participate, and I would not say no to Julian. But also, frankly, because I think that this is the era of the independent agency. I think there are a number of reasons why independents, particularly in my sector, which is public relations, are outperforming the holding company-owned multinationals. I tended to focus more on what's really going on in public relations because I think it's a fascinating story right now. It's an industry in the midst of massive upheaval. It is dealing with it with mixed success, and so I think there's an interesting story there. But at the same time, it's clear that our agency leaders, not only in the PR field, but in related disciplines, need to know what's going on in this sector because to a certain extent, they are all either beginning to dabble in or becoming wholehearted participants in the PR business. I think the most critical industry issue right now is convergence. We are seeing all of these disciplines beginning to blur together. So our PR people are beginning to learn how to use paid media, owned media. Advertising industry people are beginning to get into social media and earned media. And so we're seeing convergence. And essentially, I think the message is whoever learns the other people's game the fastest is going to have the most critical advantage. So if PR people can figure out paid and digital and shared, they're going to be in a dominant position in the marketplace. If advertising people can figure out PR, they'll have a dominant position, but everybody is going to have to expand their field of expertise. I think for the first year, the Indie Summit is clearly a success. I'm sure that there will be more Indie Summits going forward. I'm very excited because this one is happening in my backyard. I came from 2 whole subway stops away to give my presentation. But it's a very international crowd. It's a very multidisciplinary crowd. It's a very engaged audience, a very responsive audience. They're all here to learn. And as I said, I think this is a wonderful time to be an independent. I think that there are advantages of nimbleness and responsiveness that go with being entrepreneurial. That hopefully this summit will help people leverage and turn into competitive advantage. I always enjoy speaking. My wife says it's because it's like having a conversation without the annoyance of the other person wanting to say something the whole time. But I love speaking, and I love speaking here. It's a great audience. It's a great venue. It's a great format. There was a good, lively discussion going on as I came out of the room. So, yeah, it's a great experience.